Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Hask here, my Sith warrior, on the world of Rishi. We believe we've tracked some communications to another island on this planet, where we believe the Order of Revan is making their base of operations and holding their warships. Lana Beniko believes that the Nova Blades were rerouting Imperial and Republic hyperspace lanes to bring them in proximity to Rishi and make them engage in a large battle. And then the Revanites can just pick off whoever comes out victorious. We have a beachfront, or a beachhead here at the beginning of the island, but a direct route to Rishii Village. What we'll do is we'll just head to the beach. That's how we normally would do so, and then make our way to Rishii Village from there. Hiya! Yeah. This is Sky Ridge Island. And the village isn't too far away. We do have some Revanites watching for any arrivals to the island, of course.
I'm going to haunt you.
Make sure they can't call out for any assistance. Here's the Rishii Village.
You're new.
Are you in charge here?
We don't really operate that way, but I can act as that sort of figure if you require it of me. How might I help?
What do you call this place?
The village doesn't have a name. It's just where we Rishi live. Rishi or otherwise, anyone living here chooses when and for how long of their own accord.
I suppose now that we've left Raiders Cove, you're going to start complaining about them instead of the pirates.
You cleared the path well, and made a friend.
I am called a Renkau.
The other inhabitants on this island. Are you in contact with them? Do you know what they're up to?
If an individual Rishi chooses to get involved with others, that's that Rishi's choice. Otherwise, we tend to see no reason to inquire. These other inhabitants, they have also kept to themselves. Strangely, their encampment appears to be segregated. One group looks like her, the other is less intense.
Imperial and Republic traitors working side by side, but still wary of one another.
This may provide an opportunity, either to extract atonement for their deception or to employ a little deception of our own.
It's an opportunity to thin the ranks, is what it is.
Your zeal for making heads roll never ceases to surprise me, D4. But don't worry yourself, it may yet come to that.
I'll take a closer look at these Revanite camps.
And we'll attempt to establish a better grasp of their activities.
I hope we can establish where Agent Shan is being held.
As do I.
We, Rishi, would be grateful for your help around the village. If you choose to provide it, of course. Savor your travels.
Okay. If we choose to offer our aid, I have yet to decide if I will or not. First things first, we actually have a lore object here, this Exonium. We actually heard one of the miners say the Nova Blades were making them mine it. You know, while the Nova Blades make a sound income from extortion and slave trafficking, the strongest growth has been the mining of this fossil fuel. In its solid state, the coals ignite and burn for a long time at a high stable temperature. Its real value, however, comes from refinement. It actually is a suitable fuel for propulsion systems, but can also act as an effective reactant fuel for hypermatter drives. Huh. So if I was gonna aid you, since you welcomed me, how would I do so?
Several of our scouts have not returned. We don't believe outsiders are involved, but we're puzzled nonetheless. Our scouts are quick on their wings, sharp with their talons. Delay is unusual. Kindly alert us if you encounter them.
I suppose we'll look into it. We may not pick up every quest here, even though a lot of the time they kind of send you along the paths you would normally be traveling anyway, I will admit. Oh, is this the final members? This might be the final member of the Slayers Free.
Have you heard? The Slayers 3 have come to this world from the Spawn Nebula to dominate these pathetic creatures. You are a hunter. You are a living weapon. But we are the galaxy's greatest, and we seek competition.
I see. Well, we certainly helped the other two members of the Slayers free. We might as well help the third. So, for her quarry, we need some goffit meat to lure out whatever it is she wants us to hunt. In the meantime, we'll also go looking for the missing Rishi scouts. Bonus to defeat 25 of the water creatures. there's some Groffets. Perfect. Okay, we have 2 of their meat. And here's one of the scouts. Oh, bloody hell. An overgrown jungle Groffet. Scout here. Some hostile wildlife, but I'm guessing the Rishi would be used to them. Okay. Looks like we're going to be hunting a Scarclack, which is what Torture is sending her Mandalorians to hunt as well. Not sure what killed these scouts, but we can report back that we discovered their bodies. And we pop down this way with the Groffet meat. Plant the bait.
Come on, bring it!
Are. And since we're already halfway towards the Revanite encampment, I guess I'll keep going. So seemingly the Revanites, even though they are here, aren't quite trusting of one another. They've segregated themselves between the Republic and Imperial forces.
I guess the good news is the Empire and the Republic can get along. The bad news is we have to join a murder cult.
Oh, bloody hell. A giant statue of Revan. I think we're definitely in the right place. They certainly look Imperial. I think we're in the right place. Do we have a bonus to deal with so many of them? Yes, we do. To deal with 15 Imperial forces.
Better check if there are more parts.
Ah, there's the bunker there. Oh, plenty of people frozen in carbonite. Republic troopers here. What are you doing here, Lieutenant?
I've been working against the Revanites since I realized what they wanted. Take these codes. You can purge their databanks, ruin their systems.
Right. This lieutenant's having second thoughts. Wants to redeem himself by purging the Revanite databanks of any vital information. Very well.
Be patient, Sergeant, but be ready. As soon as we have word from Revan, our work begins.
Lord Ivris, sir. It's...
The Emperor's wrath. Here. We're found out. I suppose Darth Mar sent you to fight his battle for him. Seems his usual way. No, better still. You learned about us and thought Mar could be in on it. You're here on your own. We have the upper hand.
I want you to consider who you're speaking to, then decide whether you care to test your theory.
You're bluffing. Strike at us now, and you won't make it out of this camp alive.
I'll survive, and you'll be the first to go. Then the Sergeant. You know I'm right.
If I may say, my lord, he does make a convincing argument.
It does seem we've been less than a step ahead for some time now. Our position at our heels and in the shadows. You'll get no further resistance from me. I can't vouch for every last Imperial Revanite, of course, but I can speak for those present.
What do you intend to do about the others?
Captain Millenek's Republic contingent? Whatever your move, you'll have my fighters at your back. Ultimately, we are loyal to the Empire.
Oh, really? That was a quick switch. Ooh, another renowned cache. What's funny is, where's the good Sergeant?
If you want us to help with Captain Millenek, we'll be there.
Sergeant Tarston sent us a message. I deleted it and didn't show it off. But he was adamant he was going to be hunting the traitor, the woman who killed Darth Arcus, Lana Beniko. It looks like he was actually working for the Revanites. I'm looking for some data banks. Have you seen any nearby?
the codes work, I suggest you leave.
When the way opens, I'll depart.
Okay, now over to the Republic. Little settlement. See if they're as willing. I guess a Sith turning up and telling them to surrender may not be as successful as maybe a Jedi would. Yeah, once again we have another bonus here to defeat 15 Republic forces within the Revanite camp.
There have been reports of skirmishes in the area. I want you to stay alert for anything out of the ordinary.
Such as?
By the stars! Be ready to fire on my mark!
No, not on your mark. On mine.
Oh! You've got Ivris's people. You've turned him against the cause. Whatever you think you've accomplished, you won't stop Revan, I promise you.
You're going to tell me where to find Revan. Sooner would be better than later, for your sake.
I don't know where Revan is. Not for sure. But there's a stronghold. In the valley. It's where they took Theron and Shan. I swear, it's the best information I have. And I can't ask up the chain, they'll only grow suspicious of me.
Leave, and do it now, before I have a change of mind.
Okay. I'm leaving. I'm gone.
Lana, Theron's being held in a valley stronghold. Could be Revan is there as well.
I'll have D4 see what the Rishi know about it. We'll work out a plan of attack once you've returned.
Okay. Nice and straightforward. I don't think the game expected us to actually let that guy actually go. It was rather lackluster. His escape. Ooh. Okay, back to Rishii Village. I mean, to be fair, we never quite finished off the water creatures. I'm guessing Sergeant Zaya here would have a small side mission for us if we were playing as a Republic player. Ooh. Ah, a message from Darth Theron. I'm afraid I had to cut my visit to Rishi short, as anticipated. I do hope that you have learned who it is your watchers answer to, and that you use that information to your fullest advantage. It benefits us all when those we must depend upon are able to scrutinize their circumstances with full clarity, don't you agree? Huh. So if everyone's buggered off, make sure he doesn't have have an unfortunate accident by the Emperor's hand.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
I've never met a people quite like the Rishi. Pragmatic, accommodating, reasonable. If it wasn't for the climate, I'd consider staying.
I haven't had any problems with them so far.
Always be at least a little guarded. Not the worst way to live, considering all the betrayal on display. As I mentioned earlier, I did acquire some information worth noting. Rishi observations surrounding the Revanite stronghold fit what we know. They're holding powerful warships on standby, and they're well protected.
Revan actually intends to take on the Imperial and Republic fleets all at once.
It's audacious, to be sure. We've been unable to reach the Imperial fleet nearing Rishi, but I can confirm from the Novablade's data logs that Darth Mar's flagship is among them.
The sooner I set upon the Revanites, the better.
Absolutely, my lord. Press on. Stall their ships if you can, and we'll do what we can from here to reach the fleet and lend support as needed.
I'm no pushover, but you aren't joking. We do hope Agent Shan is recovered.
Yes, preferably alive. Now go show the Revanites, and, fate willing, Revan himself, why you are not to be trifled with.
Oh, I certainly plan to do so. Right, so... how close are we to actually becoming a legend here on Rishi? We must be very close. Oh, yeah. 160 reputation. So, map. We have another Revanite compound to the north. Where we need to deal with some of the Revanite warships. And hopefully locate Theron Shan.
I found your scouts. They're dead.
That is terrible news. The fledglings will grieve the most. Yet, for you and I, there is no time for grief. There have been sightings of...
You deserve praise.
There have been sightings of a grey beast, she who greedily devours. Now we know her ferocity outstrips our scouts and hunters. With your eyes so close to the ground, will you seek the beast's spoor? She must be tracked for the sake of the village.
I see. She who greedily devours. We must try to track and locate her home away from home. We could certainly do so. It's slightly out of our way, but not by much.
These are fine trophies. I acknowledge your skill in the hunt. The Slayers 3 have been bested. The honors and glory of the Spawn Nebula are yours. A good game until next year.
Thank you. We could have left that quest active while doing the bonus mission. Certainly possible. Skeletal remains of a Rishi. Some broken spears. some claw marks here. Yeah, this tree's been knocked over. All of this we can mention to the village leader once again, even though he doesn't truly claim that title.
Yes, the leavings of the beast. I know the hunter's signs. It must be near. Oh, for the days when I could rip apart a Tonatron with my beak. But she who greedily devours is yours, if you wish it. If you do not, a hunting flock must be gathered before our whole village becomes prey.
So now we have this daily quest, the Great Beast Hunt. To deal with the legendary beast, she who greedily devours. So we get some credits, renown, a very large amount of reputation points, even though we have reached a weekly camp, and a Bound and Legacy blaster pistol, or offhand lightsaber. All we're doing is following the main road here. This will lead us both to the Revanite main compound and to this legendary creature that's hunting the Rishi. Looks like we have a side mission here as well.
Sensitive intelligence should be exchanged in person only. Speeder access is hereby granted to all. Use designated rendezvous points.
Revanites are using a network of couriers on speeders to send sensitive information to their power bases on Rishi. Destroying those speeders would force them to use less secure forms of communication. Okay. Find any speeders on the way to the compound? Destroy them.
When I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Attempt speeder transport. The enemy is poised to intercept. This is my final transmission on this frequency. We will see victory another day.
Before we go deal another blow to the Revanites.
Do you hear breathing coming from that cave? Cave-sized breathing? Let's not get any closer.
No, we're going closer. The Devouring Cavern. Nice that she is greedily devoured is actually wearing a harness. The Kell Dragon. Uh-oh, we don't want to be in here. And so she falls. Oh well, we just have spare reputation items now. can buy is a legend of Rishi. Right, so follow the main road. Might be able to go this way. Maybe not. Let's just follow the main road. Gotta remember that both players of the Empire and the Republic are doing all of this at the same time. So, even though we haven't encountered any Republic players yet, the chance always has existed. And we are on the PvP instance. Bonus mission to destroy 2 hydro generators and defeat 25 Revanites. Okay, 2 hydro generators are relatively close by. There's actually a third deep within the compound. But since there's 2 here, might as well deal with them since they're close by. Did I? Oh, I did blow it up. See if we can reach the control panels from this side. Upload a few more Revanites and deal with their warships. Hello. Realized that was a mistake. Various speeders, shuttles. Ourselves back up. Let's find this final warship we need to deal a blow to. Actually, a side mission here available to us.
Fellow servants of Revan, we are readying the anti-air cannons. If our attackers bring vessels to reinforce, we will be prepared.
Oh, some of the Revanite ships are already kind of flying about. We can commandeer a gun emplacement and destroy enemy starfighters. Give it a shot. Oh. Oh, what's this? Okay, that was a Republic fighter, but it had Revanite friend or foe identification. So a Republic fighter.
Commandeering our defenses. Shut down the cannons. We've lost this battle.
Scare me?
Oh. There we are. So we've dealt a blow to some of Revan's warships. And compared to some, there's holy shit, there's like certainly larger ships we could be trying to deal a blow to. Like, I don't know, we somehow walked underneath this one.
I'm starting to get the hang of slicing. Theron's influence, I suppose. Give me 1 second. There. A hollow record of Theron under interrogation. Coordinates are coming your way.
And Revan?
No indication he's there, but no indication he isn't either. I wouldn't let my guard down.
Perfect. Seems Theron has been interrogated, though. Let's see what condition he's in.
Scare me?
Ooh. A base commander.
You've interfered enough.
You've done it now! The plan remains intact.
Does it now? Does it really?
Revan.
I should have known the Empire would send one of its lapdogs to try and find me. You should never have bothered.
What have you done with Theron?
Theron Shan's fate doesn't matter. Neither does yours. I'm changing the fate of the galaxy itself.
If what you're doing is so great for the galaxy, why not work together?
I can't deny that we'd make powerful allies. But you didn't tear a path through Rishi and my Revanites to help me. The only upside in your being here, really, is that you get to bear witness. My plan's too far along for you to stop it now.
Don't listen to him. It's not over yet.
Theron, there you are.
Figured I had a lot to tell you, so I broke out. Guess I could have saved myself the trouble. Don't know how much Lana or Revan told you, but he's lured the Imperial and Republic command fleets to Rishi.
Revan wants to draw them into a fight. Try to take out the leadership.
It'll barely be a fight. Revanites embedded on both sides are gonna sabotage shields, weapons, you name it. And we can't warn them. Revan had the Nova Blades build him a signal jammer. No communications at all up in Rishi space. It'll be a bloodbath.
As strategies go, you appear to have outdone yourself, Revan.
Too bad you won't be around to see the results for yourself.
This place is coming down. Soon.
You could have joined me, Theron. Understandably, you're as tenacious as I ever was. Goodbye.
Look at these security droids. Like HK models.
take.
Time to go. Oh. Or maybe not.
Hello? Are you there?
Lana, what just happened?
I appear to have sliced through 4 layers of encryption to remotely deactivate the power core.
Just in the nick of time. Don't know if I could have managed that even.
Theron, good to know you're alive. I heard everything. About the jammer, all of it. We need to regroup for an immediate attack. Whatever happens, be proud of what we've accomplished up to now. See you soon.
I'm still trying to understand Revan's plan. I understand why he hates the Empire, but why is he trying to destroy the Republic as well? What's the point behind it? Unless he wants to be the ruler of the galaxy, which didn't seem like him. I mind, of course, last time we spoke to him, he was insane and openly was planning genocide. Right, back to Rishii Village. Let's just quick travel there. Maybe he got worse with his death. Who can say?
Don't know how much longer I can come by. The vibe around your village? I'm not feeling too welcome. And trust me, I know from I'm welcome.
Ah, but it's everyone's village, not just ours. You are always welcome.
No, not the village itself, but, you know, the others. Each time I come back, the daggers in their eyes get bigger. Know what I'm saying?
I think so. But they have not bothered us any.
Well, count your blessings. Whoever these characters are, they're about as serious as it gets.
The creature that preyed on Rishi is dead.
Oh, you bring most excellent news. Our fallen will glide on a warm breeze to their fate. Thank you, outsider. Let us feast on the beast's remains and prize your triumph today.
Ah, no, that's fine. Do I need to trigger the arrival to Rishii Village, or can I just walk into the meeting hut? Let's find out.
Alright, take it easy. I'm not exactly 100%, and you're not exactly gentle.
Oh, good! The team's back together again. All thanks to you for saving Theron, of course.
He was practically out the door all on his own.
Theron, you have the intelligence on this signal jammer. You start.
Right. The intelligence I gathered in the company of several interrogation probes while being held against my will. Jammer's on a nearby island. You've probably seen it. Can't be sliced remotely. Lots of Revanite zealots protecting it. The usual hopeless nightmare, basically.
The way you two are behaving toward each other, I want to know what's going on.
It's nothing that can't wait.
Time's running short. You know what to do. It's what you always do. Triumph.
Oh, great. Just throw us straight into the deep end. I see. Yeah, we're not going to be using these anymore. Yeah, there's some tension between them. Either way, our time in Rishii Village has come to an end. There is another individual we must speak to. Setting ourselves up to get to another island. And to destroy, or at least deactivate, the signal jammer, which is blocking any communications. So we can warn Darth Maul of the situation. Let's open up this renowned cache once again. See what goodies are within. 306 relic again. I mean, it's nice. No endurance. What the hell is... Ooh. A general tactical. Interesting. We can increase our damage reduction. To be honest, it's really nice, but I guess 40,000 renown's better. And then a 306 helmet. We'll take it. We'll store that away for later. Okay. So, we'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me once again here with more Star Wars The Old Republic. And as I say, when we come back, we'll go deal with that signal jammer one way or another. As I say, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.